be careful what your pets eat throughout this holiday season. My name is Deborah. I own peoplelovinganimals.com and I do videos all about the care, health, and training of dogs and cats. And I just wanted to take a minute today to give everybody a reminder about not only Thanksgiving tomorrow, but also the whole holiday season to please be careful what your pets eat. If you have a lot of people over to the house, people think it's fun, especially children, to give the dog or the cat food from their plate or treats or whatever. And there are a lot of just very common people foods that are not only bad for animals, but they can be downright toxic. Um, I had a poodle when I was a kid who literally died from eating um, Valentine's chocolates. Chocolate is toxic for dogs, and the dog died. So I don't want to scare anybody. I just want to give you that reminder to just watch out. I'm going to link a video for you about foods that are poisonous for dogs and cats. I'm also going to give you a link in the description box of this video for my post on my website that gives a list of all the foods that are dangerous for dogs and cats and why they're dangerous. And I'm also going to give you a link to request a printable list of foods that are toxic for dogs and cats so you can print it and put it on the fridge, especially if you're having people over for the holidays. Also, I am going to ask you to go ahead and share this video or print that list and share it, email it to with your friends and family who have a dog or a cat. I just remembered I had a friend a very long time ago. It was a beautiful family, mom and dad, a couple of teenagers. They had a beautiful dog. She was a beautiful golden lab, and even though she was a girl, they called her Max. Well, they told me that one time they had the whole table set for Thanksgiving. I mean, they had the food out. They had the turkey on the table, the mashed potatoes, the gravy, the whole bit. They stepped out of the room. They were like entertaining their guests and, in the other room for drinks or whatever. They come back and Max had cleared the table. She had gotten up there and, there's a turkey, there's gravy. The dog is a dog. She's not doing anything wrong. She was left unsupervised. It didn't occur to anybody that she would do this. And she helped herself to a ton of food. Now, the thing that I find so heartwarming about that particular family is how they loved Max so much. Just in general, they loved the dog so much. But even when the dog did that, the dog ruined the table. It had to be like, oh my God, what are we going to do? The dog bit into the turkey. Can we even serve it now? I mean, you can imagine the problems that this caused. But this family was more concerned about Max. And was she okay? Did she eat anything that was bad for her? They rushed her to the vet. I just was very touched by that even though their whole holiday table was ruined, I would presume, or, largely so, they cared more about her well-being than they did about the dinner. And it was just a wonderful thing. But my point is, the dog was okay. They took her to the vet. The vet said, what did you have on the table? What did the dog eat? It didn't look like the dog had eaten anything that was particularly toxic. But I can tell you, the dog was sick for several days. As you can imagine, she stuffed herself. I mean, you can imagine her little doggy brain. She looks at this table and it's like, jackpot, there must have been angels singing, for this dog. But the dog was sick, for several days, and it could have been worse. It could have been worse. So I just want to do a quick video, remind everybody, and ask you to share the information with your friends and family who have a dog or a cat. Otherwise, guys, enjoy your holidays. Thanks so much for watching.